The dog just.
When you're falling asleep, your brain produces a chemical that paralyzes your muscles, your big muscles, not your heart, your lungs, and your breathing or your eyes, but it's so you don't act out your dreams, right? Well, people that have something that that chemical doesn't work, they sleepwalk. They'll actually get up and walk around the house while they're dreaming and sleeping.
And they could actually
Hurt themselves. They could actually hurt themselves or hurt somebody else.
What if in the dream you was walking around but no one was there in your house, but in reality your parents was there?
Yeah. Well, this has happened to me once. I woke up, I opened my eyes, and I went to try to get up out of bed, and I couldn't move. I was paralyzed. I couldn't move. What happens is, when you go to sleep, your brain releases a chemical that paralyzes your big muscles, right? Sometimes you can wake up, your brain wakes up, but your body doesn't. And so you're awake.
That never happened to me.
It will. Everybody happens to usually once or twice in their lifetime.
Sometimes that, for some reason in videos, people say that when they're paralyzed, the like monsters could come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, is that real?
No, I just think that.
It looks like monsters like coming after you, but really it's just shadows. Or like.
Yeah, your mind can play tricks on you.
And like your mind is hallucinating monsters to when you're paralyzed.
Yeah.
It's just hallucinating monsters. Is that what happens?
Yeah. Your mind's playing tricks on you. Like when you watch a scary movie like Slender Man or something, and then you have a dream about something like that, it's because you're thinking about it.
Then if you're paralyzed, you're thinking about it.
Yeah. I've had a lot of
that person comes.
I've had dreams where I was at school in my underwear. I don't know how I got there, right? I'm in school in my underwear. And it's crazy. I don't know what makes people. Dreams are weird. You never know what you're gonna dream about.
Yeah, but how would people make like something that records what you're dreaming of?
Ooh, that would be cool.
Yeah, but how would they make it?
I don't know.
Like, would they just make a tube, like a hole in your head, and just put a tube in there, then just try replacing that hole in your head?
There is work. People, scientists and doctors are doing work on. They hook these electrodes up to your head, these little sensors, and they can pick up what you're thinking. And like, let's say there's a robot arm, right? It's not your arm, but it's a robot arm, and you can. People can think, move the arm, and it moves. And pick this up and drink it, you know. That's gonna help people that are hurt and paralyzed. Sometimes people get paralyzed in car accidents or they fall off a roof, and your spinal cord in the back of your neck going down your spine, there's a nerve called the spinal cord, and that's what sends messages to your muscles in your legs, your arms,
Yeah, but how does people survive this?
They get lucky, but sometimes they're not so lucky and they get paralyzed. And they don't know how to fix nerves yet. You can fix bones grow back. Like you can break your arm and it'll fix itself.
Yeah, but when you're
nerves
paralyzed, wait, if you're paralyzed, could you get back up or no?
No, because when you're thinking stand up, the message doesn't. It's almost like the message when you talk into that microphone, a signal goes through this to the computer, and then it prints out what you're saying, and people can hear it. Well, if you cut that cord, break it, the message can't get from from the speaker
Yeah,
to...
but how does it hear what your voice is?
I don't know. The doctors can't fix nerves yet. They're trying to.
Yeah, but what if you're thinking? What if someone makes a full robot body? So you could actually move again.
You could. They're probably working on stuff like that.
Yeah, but
Come on.
Rob's on a roll again.
What do you mean?
They took his smoke break because it's too cold outside.
Oh, Bob. Yeah, I think you said
Yeah.
Rob.
So he's having a freaking cow.
You
He's
are.
on the phone with me and he's screaming at him, saying that he stood up for everybody about not getting to smoke, and everybody cowered, and he's the only one standing up about it.
Oh,
And
my
he's
God.
yelling.
Tell him to calm down.
And he's yelling, I hope y'all get yeast infections and die. To everybody around him, he's like, y'all ain't standing
He's
up
not
with me.
right.
He's like, y'all ain't standing up with me. I don't care, call the cop.
That's why he threw the phone. I know he threw the phone.
He's like, I don't care, call.
Tell him to calm down.
I tried to. I just hung up.
Her brother, he's in the hospital because he fell and hit his head, and hasn't been right ever since. Like, his brain actually bled. Because if you hit your head hard enough, it bruises your brain, and a bruise is bleeding inside. Did you know that? Yeah, like if I punched you really hard in the arm and left a bruise, it's because it's bleeding inside, and that's why it turns blue.
wait, then
It doesn't come out blood because nobody cut you. You know what I mean? But I hit you so hard that blood vessels broke inside your arm or wherever you get hit, and it leaves a bruise.
wait, does bruises help your body or?
No, bruises are not good to your body. No, that means you're hurt. But they heal. You know what I mean? But that's how you can bruise yourself, falling down or getting punched or hitting your head. But your brain is protected by the skull. The skull's about that thick. But if you hit yourself hard enough, the brain actually moves inside your skull. So
And head.
mhm.
It's the skull.
It hits the skull on the inside and causes a bruise.
So you can't move your head.
Right. No, you can move your head still, but you might get hit so hard you don't act the same. You know what I mean?
Will it heal?
Well, it takes a long time.
So you can't just shake your head really fast.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can't shake your head fast enough to hurt yourself, I don't think. But see, when you fall and you hit your head, what's going on is you're moving and then you're stopping real fast.
Yeah, but how the speed hurt you?
Because it's not the speed that hurts you, it's the stopping real fast.
How we stop
Because think
real
about
slow.
it, in a car we're going pretty fast, right? But the only time people get hurt in cars is when they stop real fast. Like when they hit a tree or when they hit another car.
Yeah, but how do we stop it? It's hitting so fast. Is it by using your arm?
Yeah, like when I was 5 years old, I tried to stand up on top of a fence one time. I was climbing the fence and I tried to stand up on it and look and see what was on top of a garage, right? And I went to stand up and I let my hand, I was holding the fence and then I let go. I almost stood up all the way and I fell over. I tried to stop myself, my head from hitting the ground, the sidewalk, but I wasn't strong enough. I was only 5 years old. And I
Did you use your arms?
but my arms collapsed and my head still hit the ground, and it hit so hard that it made it bruised on my skull. I had to stay in the hospital for 3 days. My eyelid filled with blood. It was puffed out like this. Yeah, it was black
Is
and blue.
pink eye worse than that?
No. Pink eye's an infection, like a bacterial infection.
Wait, can you lose your eye from pink eye?
Yeah, if you don't take care of it. Yeah, if you don't get medical attention and get
We're
medicine.
lucky that we got medicine for
Yeah.
pink eye.
Yeah.
Or everyone would lose their eyes.
Yeah, you know, I've never had pink eye. Never had it. Have you? No?
And I think I am going to get pink eye from the dog.
No. As long as you wash your hands and try not to stick your hands in your eyes, you should be alright.
So I can't do this without washing my hands.
Well, you can, but you should wash your hands before you eat.
Mhm.
See, there's things that are around us that are invisible. They're so small we can't see them. That's where germs come from. Things that we can't see because they're so small, but they can infect us, make us sick.
Then why are we not social distancing right now?
I don't know. Your room's too small to do that. I'd have to stand in that corner to be 6 feet away. I don't know.
Anyways,
Have you been vaccinated? Do you know? No?
my parents that give me a
No.
vaccine. But my parents have it.
But your parents have it? What? Did you want one? No? Why?
Because there's going to be blood.
It hurts a little bit, but it's not that much blood. They give you a stick in the arm. And
I remember the doctors, I hated that.
I know no one likes going to the doctor,
I hated that.
but
That's like saying,
yeah, I used to have to get a shot once a month.
I hated that.
Yeah.
And I still hate it because I still think we have to.
Dog, calm down. It's getting hot in here. Uh-oh, it heard me.
But
The dog, don't listen to
this is like 5 Nights at Freddy's. Dog edition, but 2-player.
Yeah.
Alright.
What were you gonna show me?
You see when there's a lot of people joining, which is probably going to take 5 days.